This rock right here has proven to be pretty difficult. It's somewhat of a tripping hazard right in the front of the tent space, so we've got to get it out. But what happens with some of these rocks is they go down deep and they get buried. The bottom parts get wrapped underneath these larger tree roots, so they kind of get trapped in. So we got to keep monkeying with this sucker to try to get it out, to get this tent spot nice and clear. All right, so we got this thing nearly out of the hole. Turns out it's a very deep vertical rock, as Brig was saying, almost as if it's a headstone. Maybe you can get the pry bar underneath it from here and flip it on its face, the bigger one. Let's see if we can topple that bad boy. It's gonna bend this way. All right, well, anyway, progress. We will have this thing out shortly. All right, we'll try that. All right, Camping at the Hamptons YouTube channel, Hamptons Family Campground here. We are finally at the point where we're going to set up the campsite, put some ground covering down, set up the hot tent, and then I will do a separate video on setting up the wood burning stove that goes inside of the tent. So without much ado, we're going to go ahead and put this together. Alright, so that's, yeah, I'd say that's pretty level. I'm gonna put some blankets down just for padding and protect the bottom of the tent. Oh, this is great. Yeah, let's get that corner lined up. And then we'll pull it. There we go. Perfect. Pull that corner. There we go. That's, yeah, perfect. I have never put this tent together, so we'll see if it's as easy as the instructions made it seem. Typically, they're all pretty similar. That's the stove slash kitchen area. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and stake the corners in. How are we looking?
Good. Yeah, you can. Let's take in the tarp and then the tongue.
Well, we'll fold the tarp in underneath it that way. So let's take these corners. That is the front, right?
Yeah.
Seems right.
Oh, maybe that's the front.
I meant like, but yeah, so we'll take all the. So just take that whole corner there. Hold it so that. One of those parts to put on fast forward.
Yeah.
If I can figure out how to do it. Some of the tents are pulled butt to butt, and two of them have the nubs. So that one, I figured these would probably be there.
Like it is.
You know what? Actually, I think these are those ones with the nubs because might be one of those where I actually need to read the instructions. Oh, it's so weird. So I think these go underneath the pocket.
me a couple sticks.
Yep.
I need 2 more. Oh, 2.
I should have watched the video before. Put the instructions. Here, how these things. The ratchet mechanism works. Two extra stakes for.
You have 2 left?
I meant these 2 extra poles. Oh, for this. This actually undoes.
Oh,
Let's see where the pole goes.
there's a rope maybe?
Maybe through there. Like that. There's like a hole in the. Could be. I'm not quite sure how these little ratchets.
The stakes go into the holes. The stakes fit into these little loops.
No, that's not one of them. Oh, here, just put it in like that. And now. All right, so as we figure out how to work the ropes on this tent, we'll stop the video and then do another one when we're ready to set up the stove. More to come. All right. Hopefully was able to get these videos edited together. If not, this is a new video where Brig is helping me to bring some of the sleeping gear that I'll be using tonight as I spend my first night in my first campsite. So we brought out the picnic table, as you can see, set that up, had a little bit of another dusting of snow, so that was nice. Briggs set up the fire ring here, and so we've got that all ready to go for a fire tonight. Got some kindling cut up, and I brought up some fire making materials so that we can get that going. And I've got the hot tent put up as we did in that last video, and staked down, put rocks over the stakes just in case because it was pretty windy. And then the way this works here is the stove just goes in this sort of porch section of the tent, and we're gonna get that started up. So we got the fire making stuff. We've got the way this tent works. Got the little wood burning stove. It pops out this little section here where we had to cut a couple slits in that fire retardant bladder thing. So we'll go ahead and get this fire started, and I will turn the camera over to Brig as I get that going. Actually, I'll just make another video and try to edit them together. All right, one more video before I settle in. We've got the tent set up, nice and secured with the rocks. Can't see the smoke, but the fire inside is going. We've got a fire going on out here to cook some food later. Table, just need a couple chairs. Campsite number 1 is basically complete. Pretty excited. All right, Camping at the Hamptons YouTube channel. I have got the little wood burning stove set up on the inside of my hot tent here, and we're about to start this up. A quick tour of the tent, doesn't take long. Got a little carpet set down here, and you know, to put my stuff on. I'll put my sleeping bag and whatnot in this area. Of course, there's the front door. This whole side net here can be opened up, I guess in a warmer scenario or during the day, but I've got it staked down at this point. So what I'm gonna do now is I've got my fire sort of set up there, and hopefully I can get this with one match. And what we'll do is I'll go get a thermometer. All right, got the fire started. So later I'll go get a thermometer and measure the temperature outside and then inside after I have it all closed up and everything, and see how warm it stays throughout the night, and then I'll report back. I guess in the morning we'll start another video and kind of see how it went. But Brig was kind enough to give me a bunch of kindling, and got some other wood out there by the fire pit, and make some dinner out here, and finally have an actual camp out here at Camping at the Hamptons YouTube channel. Looks like that's going pretty good, and yeah, excited to try this thing out. All right, welcome back to Camping at the Hamptons. I am settled in for the night. I've got my dinner cooking or boiling on the top of the stove. Some MRE beef and tomato sauce. Got plenty of wood to keep me warm through the night. The Fire did go out from earlier when I first made it, and when I came back out here it was 28 degrees inside the tent, and within about 30 minutes of setting the fire back up, we are already back up to 43, and I suspect that it will continue to get warmer, but definitely comfortable already at 43 degrees. So got my fire starting stuff there. Earlier I had a prescription bottle on top of there that basically just had some matches in it. Just one way to keep them away from the water, but not a huge hot tent, a little bit cramped, but it will be comfortable enough for the night. And soon I'll go ahead and eat that up and get to bed. All right, first night camping at Camping at the Hamptons YouTube channel. Good night.